Hello, cookbook friends. We're going to be looking at Love is a Pink Cake. This is by Ptak. Definitely huge cookbook that people have been anticipating. Let's look at the inside. You can see there's a lot of photos. This might sound weird, but I actually appreciate that the pages are not shiny. They're matte, but they're very high quality pages. It's a pretty cool cookbook. And another thing I have to admit, this is not, this is not a cookbook that I personally would go out and pick up, except for the fact that it's Ptak. It's just not something I would pick up. But now that I look through it, it looks excellent. So here we have tips to make you a better baker. This is a cool chapter to actually read through, and I would, just so you're aware. So we're kind of going through, let's look at a table of contents here. I got all distracted about everything. So here's our table of contents. Not necessarily my favorite layout, but that's okay. So we have California as a chapter, England. Then I think that's it. Then we have sub-chapters, mornings, afternoons, after a meal, party, savories, and holiday treats. And it's the same repeat on this end. So different sides of the water, the pond, if you will. So let's look at this a little more in detail. So California, let's start there. West Coast people. We have black tea poppy seed muffins, and I am digging that. I love the flavor profiles. Blackberry and rose walnut crumble cake. You can see here that we're primarily using grams, and but we do have we have conversions as well on the same page, so you don't have to find it in the book. She puts it right there. We also have here separation, so we have for the crumble and then for the cake itself. Here is a description of the cake, very short, simple, and sweet. And here is our directions. So it's a pretty, easy laid out cookbook. Whole wheat American biscuits, super simple. I always think biscuits seem tough. Beautiful farm photos. I love this. It's stunning. The landscapes, it's just really beautiful. Showcasing just the area and having a greater appreciation for where our food comes from. This is Big Sur cookies. Cute. A grape slab pie. Holy moly. Honestly, this is how I would love to do a pie, and now that I've seen it, I feel like it's an excuse where I can now do it. Just put it in a bake tray. I really like this. It's pretty nice. And we even get step-by-step photos. That's a really pleasant surprise. It looks awesome. This is exactly what I would want. It's like a pie casserole. I'm all for it. Okay. This looks really tasty. Are those pears? I think so. Let's see if I can find the actual dish. I don't think I can. I think it was just oh wait, pistachio green plum cake with candied violets. Whoa. That looks really cool. This is a wild fennel and roasted fig friands. Some of these dishes I've actually never heard of, but they don't look too tough. And sometimes with bakes, I get really scared because I've watched too much Great British Bake Off, but anytime I'm unfamiliar with the name, I'm always like, oh, this is going to be so tough. So, but these look fairly easy. This one, not so much. I think I'm going to eat my words now. Okay, so here we have gray salt, white chocolate matcha brownies, or blondies. Whoa, gray salt. This looks pretty. Late summer peach tart tatin with peach leaf custard. This looks very pretty. Let's move on a little forward. Poached pear pavlova. Pear Eve's pudding. It's interesting to see just some of the simplicity and beauty on these dishes, and there's not a lot going on, but then we have those beautiful farm photos that that illustrate just where everything comes from. I like just the diversity of the photos itself. Usually you get one or the other. You get the simple, plain, elegant, chic photography, or you get kind of that rustic, you know, lots of stuff on tables. But this one has a variety, so I deeply appreciate it. This is a stacked blackberry jam cake. And again, this looks really pretty. England. Let's look at some England recipes over here. Beautiful flowers. Fluffy blueberry muffins, a good classic. Not going to complain about a blueberry muffin. For those of you that might have some dietary restrictions, I am not seeing a ton. It's not a gluten-free or a vegan primary cookbook, but there have been some vegan and gluten-free recipes I've run into, but it's not the primary focus of this book. So just be aware of that as you look through. This is Choux Donuts. Oh man. Chocolate violet, yeah. Babka buns. Those look really good. Very pretty. Again, beautiful garden. My dream. This is really cool too. Chocolate almond macaron tea cake. So here's an instance I can share. This is gluten-free, and she has indicated that up here, but not all the recipes have that, so I just wanted to make that a very apparent for you. We have coffee walnut cake with fernet. I don't know what that is. Here is a Bakewell bar, and I always hear about these, and they sound really good, like a blondie or a brownie, but also with a jam. It just feels less heavy than a brownie or a blondie. Butterscotch puff puffs. Oh, I know somebody that would love those. We have green gauge ice cream. I hope it Greenwich. Is that what it is? This is really cool. So you kind of get the gist of this beautiful cookbook. Mocha buttercream tiramisu cake. Oh my gosh. One of my old friends would have loved that. This is a really beautiful, lots of unique recipes, some step-by-step photos. This is a very cool baking book with some, I don't know, some of these are kind of complicated, or some of these bakes are maybe a little unfamiliar, but she's made it approachable, and I appreciate that. I like the appreciation of farm to table as well, where our food comes from. So check out Love is a Pink Cake. It's a great read as well. This is a fantastic cookbook. If you're looking for other baking books, which you might be because it's going to be fall and winter's time soon, it's baking time, for me at least. Make sure to check out our other playlists. We have dessert baking, just regular bread baking, all kinds of stuff. And make sure to comment. Let us know if there's a cookbook you want us to look through next time. Make sure to join us on our socials. Those are listed down in the description down below. And join us on our Amazon live shopping channel at amazon.com/live/cookbookdivas. Make sure to follow there as well. Then you'll be notified anytime we do go live. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.